Comic Addicts, it's Joe with Black Box Silver and Bronze with a huge box from My Comic Shop. Let's check it out. Hey Comic Addicts, this box is from My Comic Shop. I have a standing order with them for a subscription to Daredevil and Usagi Yojimbo. And they send me whatever comics come in for those titles once a month. And then as the month goes on, if I buy other comics, I just drop them in and they mail them all at one time. And it works out really good because you can throw comics that you're looking for into your shopping cart and just leave them there. They have a weekly sale. So I just leave them there. And when the sale comes on and you can get them for 5 to 10% off, boom, I buy them and add them to my order. And then they send me this box once a month. So I'm going to open this and I'll be right back.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, I've opened it and there's lots of peanuts in here. So I do have the slab. Take a look at that. And then I've got, here's a couple of bricks of comics. Here's another brick of comics. Here's something else. I think that's it. So I'm going to put this box on the floor over here. And let's see what I got this month. All right. First thing I got was something from the War Department, a little pamphlet for soldiers. And it's titled How to Hatch a Nest Egg. And this is a 1944 War Department booklet. And let's see here what it looks like. So it's pretty tiny. And it is little artwork. Not so much as a comic book, although there is little cartoons in there. And that's the first thing I got. How to Hatch a Nest Egg. Little kind of promotional comic, which I enjoy. All right, we'll put that away after. All right, now let's dig into this brick. So this is a modern comic that I'm reading called Pink Lemonade. This is Pink Lemonade from Oni Press, issue number 2. It came out by another company about a year ago, only a couple of issues, and it kind of gives me the feeling of like Jack Kirby kind of style, and so I just gravitated toward it, and it was interesting. This one is the reprint of Wonder Woman number 204, the first appearance of Nubia. It's a facsimile. Here's Gold Goblin number 1. Oh, this one is really cool. All right, this is a Superman Tim comic, and this was a department store, and they put these comics out, and they're smaller than regular size, and some of them had stories about Superman in it, and I thought this one was so super cool with the Bond on it and the Uncle Sam. So I snagged that one. I didn't realize it at the time that it was smaller, but basically it wants you to be shopping at the Superman Tim department store. And it looks like it's not really much of a comic. It's more of advertising, but pretty cool. So I really liked that Uncle Sam cover. I'm happy to have that one. All right, this is Lana number 5. Lana number 5. It was really inexpensive, and I just thought that was really cool. It's from 1948, and this guy over here says, "You're hired." She says, "But you haven't seen my act yet." I thought that was really funny. I grabbed that one. And this one, Wonder Woman number 136. I just recently saw this and I started searching for a copy. I found the best deal on mycomicshop, but I always like those covers when it's like the attack of the 50-foot woman and she's so big she's knocking over the skyscrapers there. Really cool cover, Wonder Woman 136. It's fun to open this because I buy them and sometimes I don't get them for a month. So I know I've bought them, but I don't know exactly what's going to be in the box. All right, here is Dusk, book number 1. I just heard about this, and this was like 90 cents or something like that. So I just grabbed it to see what that's about. The Protectors. I think I've started watching the show called Power Comics, where they show self-published comics that people did, mostly from the 80s and 90s. And I just saw this one and I thought I'd grab it and see what that's about. Oh, this is cool. Thunder Mace. This is a really good comic. I found issue, I think number 2 in a dollar bin in Florida, and it was really good. It's kind of like sword and sorcery, Lord of the Rings type stuff. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story and the artwork. And it was 6 or 7 issues, and I've been trying to find them. And I just dig through dollar bins, can't find them. But I found a couple on mycomicshop. So this is one I'm going to be reading right away. Here we have The Age of Sentry, number 1. I thought that was a cool throwback cover. It looks kind of like 60s style Marvel art. And then Legionnaires, number 16. This is a nice cover, good girl art. I'm not sure who does that. It says KS. I'm not sure who that is, but I've seen other people show this, so I threw that on my list. And here's what I picked up. Night Tiger showed this one. This is called 9 Volt. It's issue number 1. It's a good girl robot. And I saw Night Tiger found that in a dollar bin. I thought that was really cool, so I snagged that one. All right, this one, Famous Funnies, number 136. Recently, Night Tiger had a show where he was, I think it was with Jambo Comics. They were showing Western good girl covers, and this one was shown. So I went on my comic shop and they had it. I thought this was really cool because it's got this good girl Indian over here. It's got the turkey. It's got the war bond type thing down there. That's Famous Funnies, number 136 from 1934. An X-Men comic been looking for part of my run is X-Men number 150, where it's versus Magneto. On The Thing, issue number 4. He's with Lockjaw, and there's an interesting story that I'm looking forward to reading here. I don't remember what it was now, but somebody mentioned that. The Adventures of the Fly, number 19. I've been trying to put the Fly run together, the Archie series Fly. This is a really cool cover with the Fly and Fly Girl and that giant wasp there. Probably have about 2/3 of them. Here's another issue of Thunder Mace, number 4. Look at that art. Thunder Mace number 5. Okay, and then I got to open up another brick here. So let me put these off to the side and open up this next brick.
Later.
Let's see. I'm not sure what's in here. Oh, okay. This is really cool. This is Big Shot number 79. And I don't know, I must have gotten on an Uncle Sam kick because I picked this one up. This is from 1940. Got a nice Uncle Sam cover. Tennessee Jed's Magic Tricks, promo comic. If you've been following my channel, you know I live in Tennessee now, so I saw this one. I said, oh, that's pretty cool. I'll grab that. This is from 1945. Mademoiselle Marie, one of my favorite DC characters. And she appeared in Star Spangled War stories, all great covers. Here's number 87 with the train tracks. I already have several copies of this, but I keep buying it because I really like it. This is one of my favorite covers. Might be on the wall behind me. I think it is. But this was a really good deal, so I couldn't pass that up. It's great the way she's, sneaking across the train tracks. You see the swastika up here. She's getting fired at. One of my favorite Mademoiselle Marie covers. And this one I also saw on Night Tiger show. I don't remember who showed this one, but I'd never seen this before. And it's Western Fighters #2, and it's amazing. So when I saw this, I went right on my comic shop and looked for it. They had a copy at a fair price. It wasn't on sale at the time. Normally, I wait to buy the comics when they're on sale, but this is one that I did not want to miss out on. It's got an amazing train cover. The train's coming around the bend. You got these two guys fighting on the tracks, and then you got that trope of the woman tied up on the train tracks or knocked out on the train tracks. Beautiful redhead lying there. So that one I just grabbed right away, and I'm really happy to have that one. That's going up on the wall for sure. And then this one I got because it was really inexpensive. I think I paid like $20 for this. I could not believe it. This is Rangers Comics number 51. It's a 2.5. It's from 1941. And it's just a beautiful cover, right? With fire hair. So sometimes, these comics aren't on my radar, but as I'm scrolling and I see new listings and they're amazing prices, I'll throw them in my box. So I've got another brick here. Let's see, this one is not as big. It's actually a book that I bought. I had heard of this one, and once it went on sale, I snagged it. But there is a comic here. This is the Built Right comic book from 1950, another promo comic. I like the promo comics. This is presented in the interest of your neighborhood shoe rebuilder. Your shoes deserve the best. Insist on built right rubber heels and soles. So that's pretty interesting. And then what book did I got? Mr. Murder is Dead. This looks very interesting. In his twilight years, retired cop Gould Kane slips from being a famous detective to simply being a lame old dick. Haunted by the memory of his arch nemesis, Kane drinks away his misery and tries to let go of an unresolved past. So that's pretty interesting. I think it's in the style of Dick Tracy, right? Chester Gould, and this guy's name is Gould Kane. So I'm going to read that one right away. And I have one slab, and I'm pretty sure I know what this is. It's a pretty big book. It's a book that, if I remember correctly, which one I expect this to be. It's a comic book. It's a Steve Ditko cover that I have been on the hunt for a while. And it's a pretty expensive book. And usually it doesn't present that well for the ones that are in my affordability. But this one happened to be on my comic shop. It's conserved, so it looks great. And it was during the sale where it was like 5 or 10% off. So without further ado, Strange Suspense Stories, number 19. We'll take it out of the bag. This is one of the, truly amazing electrocution covers, the other one being Web of Evil, I think number 5, which I also got recently in a raw copy. I didn't necessarily want to get this one slabbed, but most people have it slabbed. It's a very desirable comic book. It's a, like I said, it's a Steve Ditko cover. This is from 1954, and the conservation was that the staples were replaced. That's it. So, and it's in a 3.5. So because it was conserved, I was able to get it for a lot cheaper than like a non-conserved 1.8 or 2.0, which are very ratty looking. So I'm really happy to have that one. And now I got the two electrocution covers that I wanted. So Comic Addicts, that's my unboxing from my comic shop. It was kind of quick and dirty, opening it and, just going off the cuff, but I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.